I just a second. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love you all. I hope you're doing great. Um, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. As you can see, I just prepared my unicorn. I don't know if I get any viewers tonight because it is Christmas Eve. And I have just been to my Christmas Eve in the church. Merry Christmas to you too, Maria. Oh, it has been a while. I haven't seen you for a long time. I hope you are doing great. I have missed you on my live stream. And I was thinking, I here in Denmark we have celebrated Christmas. I have been in church to celebrate my Christmas with, oh my goodness gracious, sorry, the most wonderful, wonderful food. Yeah. Oh, congratulations, Maria. Oh, I am so happy to hear that. Yeah, it can take some while to sort of, get used to new jobs, new times, wake up calls as I call them. Yeah, it can be, yeah. So, oh, oh, so lovely. Yeah, I got a little gift today in my. We had a little when we are gathered for Christmas because nobody has anything, so we were actually asked to bring a present or a gift, and I sort of made one of my own little handmade baskets, Christmas baskets I weave, and I colored and filled it up with these little ones, like small oranges and some home baked cookies and stuff like that. And because I didn't know how else to sort of what can I give, and then the other girls the other people had a gift. And then there was the Santa Claus that had dressed a guy out as the Santa Claus, and he sort of put all our gifts and in our sack, and then he sort of made sure we didn't get our own packet. But then he switched the packet, so all of us actually got a unknown Christmas gift. So, and I was a lucky girl. I got water bubbles. So I can actually see. Whoa, see, I can actually blow bubbles. See, Christmas bubbles. Merry Christmas. This is my Christmas gift. Oh my God, they're working. So I got the. So that was one of my gifts. I need to put some plastic off here. Yeah, it was really fun. And then they have sort of we made a big table, and then we simply yeah, I mean they have a dog and pork and yeah, exactly what you needed to do a Christmas evening. So I'm not sure how my computer is okay with it, but I think it's very fun. I actually never had one of these before. I mean, not even as a kid I was allowed to have these. So I mean now I'm level 52 and I got one. So never. I mean, it's never too late to wish something. Oh, you still have gift to wrap and start cooking. Oh dear. You know what? You do that while you're listening to me blabbling. Let's do it together. So get some gift wraps. And I even got these little erasers here. As I was thinking, I could use them as stamps, right? And I got one of these little do-it-yourself puzzles, so I can paint on them like this. Um, so I am very lucky now because Christmas Eve in Denmark is, yes, it is over. Oh yes, they are so cute. So, and I was thinking, I can see I have 5 lurkers, so that will be okay. And of course, I am going to wish you all a Merry Christmas. And then I did actually get a extra sort of wonderful paper, so for crafting. So, and it was a really fun get together, non-expensive. I mean, wonderful Christmas Eve with strangers. And I talked to a lot of people today that really warmed my heart. And I think that's all. I mean, what Christmas is all about, isn't it? I mean, be together with people. And especially for us that don't have a big family and stuff like that. And it doesn't need, as you can see, to be yeah. You know what, that's what I was thinking of too, Maria. I mean, I really like the crafting paper. The green one has two color sides, yes. I mean, it's a like a gift in itself, right? The ribbon and the paper for a person like us, it's a gift. Sometimes I have actually experienced that sometimes the wrapping paper is more expensive than the gift that I actually has to wrap in. So I started sort of forget about buying expensive wrapping paper. So during the year, I sort of look after when does they have a sale on it to get it a little cheaper. So, and I have to admit, I saw one of these with the rich people how they celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas, Lynn, and welcome to. And as you can see, I was starting, and I promised you girls to finish this one together with you because I have just come home from my Christmas Eve. Yes, and had a jolly good Christmas with a lot of wonderful people. I only knew about a few of them, But I mean, it was wonderful. It was all what Christmas is about. I mean, to be good to each other, good food. And as you can see, I even got this magnificent Christmas gift here. See? Because we were told, Lynn, I don't know how much you heard about it, but we should have a present or a gift with us. And then they took them and mixed them up. So and then there's the guide up like a Santa Claus. And then we got a packet. I have actually never had one of these. Never in my life have I tried to have one of these. I mean, you're never getting too old for this, are you? No. So it's on. Oh, it's even colored bubbles. Color bubbles. So there should be colors on them. We'll find out to the reply. Yeah, I never had one. Yeah, I think they're great. Actually, never had one. So I mean, I can remember as a kid I wished one for my birthday because I have birthday in June, but I actually never got one. And as you can see here, 42 years later, I mean, I got one in a Christmas package, so I'm very happy, very pleased indeed. And I think it's going to be pretty fun. And see, there's a sort of little game in the top of the. I can sort of get that little ball, you know. It's even a kitty. I mean, it's a kitty cat. I can even. Yeah, I have to put it inside the kitty cat. I didn't see that. See, it's actually a little kitty cat, and this little ball here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I have seen recipes, but you know what? You forget, Lynn. But I promised some girls to make this together. Oh, they don't have this. Oh, I have seen they have them in Tiger. I can even show you. I even got. I saw it from Maria. I showed it to Maria. Even as you can see, even the wrapping paper is amazing. Look at this. I mean, look at that ribbon. It's a crafter's friend here. And even the crafting paper has two color sides. And as you can see, even has this wonderful thick crafting paper. And I got these. As you can see, that is erasers that I can use them as stamps. And I got a little do-it-yourself, paint-yourself posters. So it was pretty amazing. I mean, it's the perfect gift for a crafter. So I am very pleased. It was so joyful, and I met a lot of people, wonderful people. So, and of course, I make sure we didn't get our own packets. So, and I can assure you, my homemade braided basket went very, very. Oh my God, they were so happy for it. So, and then I was thinking I'm gonna show you, and of course, wish you all a Merry Christmas. And as I told Maria, just lurk because I know it is time for you girls you have probably still some gifts you have to wrap in, and yeah, some food preparing. Yeah, I mean, it was so great. Um, so and yeah, yeah, cooking. It was, I mean, I had the most wonderful evening among strangers. I think I only knew about some two persons or something. Two of the ladies from the church, and some of them I'd seen before. Oh, yeah, you promised, Lynn. Yeah, it's 7 fishes. Yeah, I look forward to that. I got actually curry herrings. It's a Christmas food too. So herring, I think in Denmark we call it sild. Um, this in like a curry. So yeah, yeah. I look forward to see your 7 fish dish. I can even see hello and welcome to my 7 lurkers. I got 4 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. I know you don't stress yourself. I know you are cooking and lurking, and that's great for me. Love you, girls, and of course I promised. Oh, Sicilian cannoli. Oh, I heard about it. It sounds lovely. Tonight we got duck and pork and yeah, red cabbage, and we got brown potatoes, sugar potatoes. I think you call it glazed potatoes, and white potatoes or yellow natural potatoes and gravy, and some of the stuffing from the duck. It was prunes and apples. Oh, oh no, no, not candied. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. It is not this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we have different kinds of three different kind of. We have sweet potatoes, yellow potatoes, and brown potatoes. It's like yeah, a camouflage of potatoes, or what you call it. Hello, Rhonda, and welcome to, and a very Merry Christmas to you. And as I promised, I don't know if I should wait to do it, but hello, Sherry, and Merry Christmas to you. See if I go down a little bit here. Maybe you can see what I'm doing here. See, I'll hold it up a little bit like this. As I promised, it's so good to see you. And as I told you, please continue lurking and do you Merry Christmas. And Sherry, a very Merry Christmas. And I had a little problem. I need to write to Emma. Emma has make a note for me. I need to write back to you girls. But I had been a little busy preparing for some stuff for the Christmas because it was tonight. So I needed to braid some extra baskets for my gifts tonight, and they were very happy for it, the person that got it. And she is like an artist crafter herself, and she actually asked me if I could give some lessons to how to braid these baskets out of newspaper. So it is so wonderful. I mean, the joy and the happiness, and we were dancing around the tree. There was a gigantic Christmas tree with homemade ornaments onto it, and I mean, it was something that children has made, and it was colorful. It was wonderful, and of course, I forgot my phone, right? Because I had actually promised I would be taking some photos of the tree, but I forgot to bring my phone with me. So, and I'm also happy for you girls can wish each other a Merry Christmas here on my channel. So you can have a Merry Christmas all over the world. Um, it has really been beautiful. I was just saying to the start, this is the basket I started up in the previous video. So if you want to see the beginning, how I actually started up with this, you have to see the Danish subtiled flatted baskets. The one that come before this one, and this is where I sort of start up making this. And I actually have a young man who has actually ordered a little basket for me. So I am going to do that for him, and since he's one of my friends, it is okay. And so sometimes I really have a little market on my newspaper baskets here. So yeah. And yeah, so I have arranged, I am making some tutorial groups in the church. So it is decided that I am starting to teach the church lady how to make these straws out of newspaper. And we even have an old guy to yeah, and he's about 80, 75, and he's knitting. He's in our knitting group. We actually have 3 men in our knitting group that actually is knitting. And he has heard we have this crafting day, knitting day, and he was very lonely. And then he suddenly showed up, and we encouraged him to join us just for coffee, but he got so inspired. So when we have our crafting day or knitting day, he's actually sitting and knitting. Um, yeah, so that's very lovely. So he also makes something for Christmas uh yeah, sale. We make some, yeah, charity sale. And he was also one of them that would like to sort of try to make these baskets. So yeah, I am going to show them how to make these. He was also there tonight, so all the lonely ones were actually we had a great time. So Yeah. Um, especially my yeah, it's pretty awesome, Lynn. I mean, so and he really know how to knit these gloves, and you know wash gloves, and it's little things. Even I started to make these little baby boots, for newborn babies. It's how you make them like a square and stuff like that. He's pretty awesome. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yeah, I'm happy to look a little better today. I mean, sometimes I did get some oil for my hair, got it washed, and had my color, and I got this from Sodo in a Happy Mail. Very, very beautiful. So yeah, and it is Christmas Eve. I mean, you have to look a little special, right? Do a little bit for you, but I never use makeup or anything in my face. I really don't. So thank you, and I also think it's because I really had a how can I say, a wonderful day today, with joy and singing. Yeah, I mean, it really shows you how I mean, it's so you're never too old, and we can actually see he's enjoying it with. I mean, the other one is not coming every time, so he's the only male in all the chicken hens. I mean, we are 15 women and one guy, and he is faithful. He actually come every time and sit and knit with us, and yeah, he's very awesome. So and he also, I mean, do a lot of things for the church, and that I think, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it can be too much with two roses in the same coop. Oh, you're absolutely right. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. You're so right, Lynn. Yes. Yeah. Uh, uh, yeah. And he's a handsome old chap too. So, yeah. So, very smiling, very, I mean, he even baked cookies. I mean, when we were having our cookie lessons, when we went to the church to bake Christmas cookies, he even joined in with one of these aprons and helped to sort of roll out the dough, and I mean, stick out the biscuits, cookies. So I mean, this very brave and very, yeah. So yeah, he's a rooster in the coop. So very, very, yeah. So I really hope you girls are going to have a wonderful, I mean, wonderful Christmas evening. I really am. It has been so joyful. I never regret it, and it's definitely something I am going to do another time. I mean, because all these people, strangers, the love, I mean, the kindness, the happiness to talk with other people, the gratefulness that they don't have to sit alone. Because sometimes I want to say, if people sit down and say, oh, I am going to be all alone, and it's not necessary, because it can actually be a choice you make. Instead, you have to consider there's a lot of elderly people and senior homes and stuff like that that would actually love to, I mean, have company in Christmas Eve. You can, do something and invite them out, or invite them home, or you can arrange with the senior homes. You can come and you can celebrate Christmas with them. I mean, it's very easy, or it doesn't have to be family. I mean, family is not always blood related, I'll say. I mean, sometimes good friends or a stranger, of course. I mean, the next door neighbor, perhaps. So, and you know what? It doesn't has to cost you a lot of money to do a great Christmas Eve. I mean, and the gift you are crafting people. I mean, you are so great. I mean, you make some wonderful crafts, all of you. Even Sherry that came and say Merry Christmas to me, and Rhonda. I mean, you can use one of your beautiful journals as a Christmas present. I mean, it is not necessary to go and buy a lot of expensive things. I did, this little basket and filled it up with. And if you can't make them like this, you can find them in one of the thrift stores. Here in Denmark, actually, I read that the Danish people have actually made a recycled year. I mean, they have actually shopped in thrift stores. Oh, oh my God! What a wonderful friend you have. Bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. That is so great. Yeah. We have something called Morden's Evening here. Um, and I do the same. It is also like, it is something like your Thanksgiving. We call it Morden's Evening. It's something, I have to find a story so I can explain what it is. Um, and you speak stock. Oh, you are babysitting your granddaughters today. Oh, and they're sleeping. Yeah, and Sherry, I am going to in the new year, we two have a arrangements. I am going to send you a little, yeah, thing. As you are one of them that sort of got drawn from my charity box. So, but I have just found out they're first starting to send out about the 5th of January. The post service has closed down here between Christmas and New Year. So I'm sorry it will take a little longer for me to send you things. I have Teresa that still need, and I have Judith. But it can take a little time because we have really trouble here in Denmark with our post service, and I am pretty sad about it because I mean, when you order and you don't get it, I can understand your frustration. So I hope you can forgive the and you know, better late than never. So, and I will of course put some little extra into it because of the delay of the package. And I know I need to have get my hands in Emma. And Emma is for sure busy because Britain has also Christmas Eve tonight, like you girls, but it's like this. So as you can see, it is going forward here, and we talked about we want to have like extra handle to it. So what we're going to do with this one, we need to find 3 of these, and we are going to stick them down here. Hopefully we can do that. With any problems, like this. And I did it right here. Oh, it is only the first day of Christmas. Okay, yeah. There are 12 days of Christmas, like here in Denmark. We have also 12 days of Christmas. But so and so, and I promised I wanted to show you how to make this, if I can actually get them to be straight. That one needs to be put a little further down if it want to, but I'm not sure. Here we are. Hopefully we got them straight. Yeah. Okay, then January the. Okay, yeah. But the promise actually that we would be able to ship a packet to Canada on 2 weeks. So we are testing them, Sherry, because I am going to send you the receipt. Show you a photo of the receipt, and then we are simply checking if they can keep the words about 2 weeks for Canada. So absolutely. Yeah. So it is first Christmas Eve for you tomorrow, Sherry. I mean, some of you actually celebrate the 25th of January. No, no, December. So can I get 3 more thumbs up, please? I can see I have 7 peeps, but 4 thumbs up. I know normally I don't ask for it, but come on, it's Christmas. I'm making a Christmas. Yeah, thank you. So, and I really pray for you girls. And I read something horrible, and I'm sending prayers out for those who has lost their loved ones. We have just lost one more of our, you know, a guy named Troels Kløvedal. And he was a captain, and he was sailing on a ship that's called North Cabin, and it was a 100-year-old ship. And he traveled all around the world, and he sort of made them into a TV series, and we followed him on all his travels. And unfortunately, yesterday he lost his battle with cancer in the age of 75 years old. He had to, yeah. And as he said, I have had a long life. Hello, River Deborah. I am doing good. Thank you. Hope you all are doing good tonight. And Merry Christmas for you. And look what I got it for Christmas gift today. I mean, see, I never had one of these fancy ones. And see that they really got color. I mean, they really do. I mean, because oh, that's great to hear. I mean, this is I am going to enjoy this one, and I need to go and see if I can find a recipe for it. I mean, isn't it just dish soap and glycerin, something like that? I need to try that. So, so it has been a wonderful evening, Christmas Eve for me. Merry Christmas to you too, Jennifer Lynn. Yeah. So it is. I mean, sometimes, as I tell you, it's the small things that count. It's not about how much money you have. It's not. I mean, my homemade gift was a brave success. People loved it, and I mean, it really doesn't have to. Oh yes, I had a very blessed day today. I really do. So, and I feel great. I mean, a lot of them are strangers, but we welcomed them, and we have told them that this little gift was a maximum cost of 20 krona. Or if they didn't have that, they were welcome to get a recycled gift. Go to a thrift store to see if they can find something, or if they could make something themselves. And some gave little knitted things. And I mean, it was so wonderful. They even have a guy dressed up as Santa Claus with gifts for the children. We also had some children, so she got extra gifts, and I mean, she was so happy. There was only one child, but I mean, she loved it. I mean, her mom couldn't afford Christmas, so she was invited, and you know what? They had a very great time and was so happy, and see the child's happiness. I mean, just for these two gifts, it was precious. And I can assure you, sometimes the Christmas tree was actually decorated with ornaments made of from the children's group. Sometimes, I mean, it was so beautiful, um, with all sorts of handmade ornaments, children made. And you can, I mean, no, it was not perfect. It was not, you mean, it was not a fashion tree. No, I mean, it has soul. It was beautiful. It was, I mean, everything, little thing was made with heart. You can actually feel it to it. So, and I'm keep blabbering here. As you can see, I put the straw in down here. I secure them here. And what I'm actually going to do is, when I'm have 3 more rounds, I simply go around all 3 of them, 4 with the one that hold it. So it has been, I mean, a blessed day, I can say, for all of us. In the church, even a friend of mine that I have been together with our children when they were small, she was there because she was not welcome, because her daughter's husband's father didn't like her and told her she's not welcome. And since they have children together, so her mother, the only one who was actually welcome was the daughter and the 2 children that their son was father for. So her daughter's firstborn child with another man was not welcome, so she had to go to her dad to celebrate Christmas. And my friend didn't have any, I mean, she was not welcome. So she said, if I have known that, because he sent me a text, I mean, and I have just promised to go to the church. And who did I see in the church? My dear friend. And we have been friends for almost 28 years. And I can assure you, I told her if I have known. And I'm so happy she was there, because I didn't want her to sit all by herself Christmas Eve. And I mean, you sometimes you have to shake your head for ignorant idiots. Sorry, my language, but you can't do that. Take one child because it's not your blood, she's not welcome. What a bunch of crap. Oh, you love your handmade? Yes. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too, Tris. And welcome. I hope. Ah, and happy holidays to you, Jamie, Lani. Great to see you. So, yeah, we don't mind saying Merry Christmas. Yeah. Good Merry Christmas to you too, Clara. Oh, Merry Christmas. Yeah. So, and when I'm doing this, I do like I showed you with the other one over on the back. So oh no. Let us all be wealthy in good friendships. I mean, it doesn't have to cost you a fortune or anything. I mean, it's you know, as long as you're rich in friendships, I mean, you can conquer anything. I mean, we have something money can't buy, and that's the love and the blessings from all of us. And oh, you are cooking too, yeah. And nobody can take that away from us. I can assure you. Nope. Nobody can take it away. And that's friendship and blessings. And I mean, and people, people with small money are, we are richer than all these poor rich people, as I say. Oh my God, Claire and all of you wonderful girls and Tris, all of you. I have said hello for. I was saying something. Yeah, everything else will follow you. And I have something to tell you. I was seeing something with the wealthy, rich British people. It was in the TV, and he said, "No, we don't overdo Christmas. I only use £50,000 to decorate the Christmas tree." And I was like, "What? Say that again." I mean, it in Denmark is count that with 8. I mean, come on. It's like £50,000. Who the hell has? I mean, on a Christmas tree. And when the Christmas is over, they just throw out the decoration because the wife always want the latest fashion for Christmas. I mean, wow. So, I mean, what hobby is that? Nothing. I mean, there was nothing the children has made. There was nothing. I mean, I was pretty. I mean, I was pretty shocked. I mean, it was like I can remember I was just sitting and watching, and Chopper he said, "Oh my gosh!" I mean, it was like these people. I mean, it was. I can't describe my horror about using so much money for it. And she said, "But I'm not spoiling the kids." And I said, "Oh yeah." I mean, it's like, and then this interviewer he asked about how about sort of for charity, and she said, "You know what? People don't deserve it if they don't work for it. Instead of sitting there and complain about their poor, go and find yourself a job." And I was like, yeah, but where? Right? Where can you find a job these days? Nowhere. I mean, it was like money for them was nothing. It has no value. Can you describe it like that? I mean, if you can use £50,000 on just the decoration of the tree, it's really sad. I can assure you that. So, yeah, good grief. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Tris. I mean, so, but it's their call, and I can assure you, I feel the blessings my way. I mean, give and you will receive, and you are harvesting what you are sowing, right? I mean, it's pretty sad there's people like this, but I have to say, thank God there are some that, I mean, are different, that really do like to donate and help other poor people. But my God, it is sad for these children grow up like that. I mean, where money is something you just get and you can have everything you're pointing at. But there are some children who can't do that. I mean, that's sad. That's pretty sad. Have a look at this. So I need to glue it because um I think that I'll do that in another movie, and I say so. But it's like, you don't learn the value of. Thank you, River. You don't learn the value of money if you just, spend a lot of things on your kids. I mean, it's a bad example. It's a very sad, bad example. Um, to teach your children just to, yeah. But in Denmark, as we say, them on that. Let them do what they do, and you know what? I get my blessings another way, and that's how it's going to be. I'll put my glue gun onto my here so we can get it glued. And Chopper is also out celebrating Christmas with some of his friends and other homeless people. And he's saying hello to all of you. That's not the one. So I just need to figure out where I put it. Okay, add a smaller one here. You know what? I will grab that one. Where did I put it? Over here. Just a minute. So we put it over here. Yay! Here it is. So, but you know what? Christmas is not about money. Christmas is about who you're together with. And family is not always about blood. It's about friendship, love, share with you what they have. I mean, that's an important thing. I want to tell you, it's sometimes, you know, you wonder how the world is turning around, but you know what? There's something I can say to you, that is, one day these rich people will come to people like us to show them how to survive. When the day comes, they can't use the money, and they find out that money has lost their value. And then we are the rich ones because we have each other, we have a friendship, and we are rich at heart. And that means what you give, you will receive. And that means share with others. And I mean, you will receive so much good. I really love my Christmas gift. I know this is strange, but I really, oh my God, they are so pretty. You know what? If it should happen, I have said you can do it outside when it's freezing. Oh, did you see that? Wow, I could make a lot of these. I mean, I could do it outside and see them how they freeze. But I'm not sure Denmark is ever going to be that cold that I can actually. And this kitty, yeah. So it's. I mean, that's my. I mean, I think it's it's. I love it. And you know what? That's the most heartwarming truth. And for the newcomers, I mean, bring what you can. This is a cheap things. I mean, it's maybe 10 krona. Oh, you can do that, right? I never had one of these. I can remember as a child, I wished one of these for my Christmas. No, for my birthday. I was 8 years. And who wonder now? I mean, 2 years after I get one in Christmas gift, right? I mean, yeah. So lucky me. Your granddaughter loves bubbles, yeah. So it's we should just bring a very cheap gift. And I didn't have anything, so I made one of my Christmas baskets, as I told you, and gave as a gift with home baked cookies and these little clementines. And I mean, yeah, and apple. And you know what? They were so amazed about it because it was handmade and homemade. And the girl who actually got it, because it took everyone brought a little thing for 20 krona, and yeah, she chose mine, and she was so happy. And it was a god miracle. She came to this Christmas because otherwise she was also all alone. So it is not the size and the cost of the gift, that I could also see that on the child that was present in this in the church Christmas evening. I mean, it was so heartwarming to see how people connected, and yeah, I think it's funny. I mean, love it. And I'm sure in my heart, and I could see it on her, this is one of these Christmas she want to remember for a long, long time, because the Christmas trees were decorated with homemade, kit made, and she even found out that one of her, she was in a children's group. The church also have this where children came and sort of made the ornaments for the tree, and she was also one of the children. And when we walked around the Christmas tree, she started, oh, that's I made that one. I made that one. And I you can actually see this is actually what she's going to remember. Even she was the only kid, and we were about 50 people, and we all talked to her. And I mean, that's the most important thing. Yeah, it's definitely not the cost and the prices of how expensive, and you don't have to, I mean, put yourself in a big debt because of I mean, you don't have to take a loan in the bank on 10,000 just to, I mean, show somebody you love them. I mean, I'll say a homemade gift will show you how much they're loved. I mean, not 10,000 in the bank, right? I mean, this is, why are they so greasy? So it was pretty cool. Um, and I mean, it is so sweet to see these children or child, and this guy who was actually dressed up like Santa Claus. That was brilliant. Uh, yeah, it's not happy about taking this thing here. So yeah, thank you, Tris. I'm sitting here and trying to convince this beast to take this, but it doesn't want to work with this one. I don't know. Yeah. So, as you can see, I am glue gunning this as I showed you the way we are closing down. So, very unique. Okay, they're simply too small for my glue gun. This one. So yeah, and we had some Christmas songs, and yeah, it was so lovely. I can assure you, it was like Christmas has to be. I mean, joy. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too, Lisa. Oh, I hope you are getting a wonderful, wonderful Christmas Eve. As you can see, I'm trying to show. What I'm doing now is I'm locking down these that I folded, but it is in the previous video you can actually see how I'm doing it. But in the new year, I promise I'll see if I can do a proper tutorial. You just got home for work, okay, Lisa? So you have Christmas Eve tomorrow, the 25th. I know some of you have. I know Lynn has 7 fish day. We had about 3 potato days. And Lynn has also promised to post her 7 fish dish. I don't even know the name of 7 fish. So I look forward to it, Lynn. Yeah. Promise you write the names of the fish on your dish. So just in case we like to try to copy you. So we know what we have to ask for. That's thank you, because it's like flowers, you know. Okay for the yes, it's okay, Therese. You go and check your cooking. Oh, you have a store, so it will be close to okay to the 27. Yeah. Yeah, it's early here in Denmark. It is 11:16 nighttime. Yes, p.m. a.m. I think here. No, it's still p.m. here. 23:17 p.m. I think. It's not a.m. yet, but soon it will be. Soon it will be. So yeah. So it is really early for some of you guys, but I tried, girls, not guys, but I promised I wanted to come online and wish you all a Merry Christmas and tell you a little bit about how I sort of celebrated Christmas this year. And I have never regretted, and I can assure you I am going to do the same to next year. Spend it with strangers. I can assure you that was such a heartwarming experience for me. So, and I mean, these volunteers was so great. It was really, really great. And see the joy in the kid's eyes when she saw her ornament on that tree was, I mean, yeah. And I'm almost positive that it was actually the other our organist that played Santa Claus. I was a little suspicion, but I think it was the organist, the guy that plays the piano or the organ in the church. And he even started to play Christmas songs. We was also with the Christmas mass, I think it called. I mean, the entire day, even the priest, the minister or the priest, she came by and say Merry Christmas to all of her. Even if she had her own family, She just came by and make sure all of us had a very good Christmas. And I mean, it was so wonderful. So yeah, and again, it is not about the price or the price tag of the gift. It's given with heart, and there was also small homemade gifts. They were wonderful. So yeah, and I took my finest. Soto gave me this one. This is this she made for me in a Happy Mail, and my warm sweater and my knitted colored dress. And as you can see, I did have my hair like this, but like this. But I needed, when I came home, I was so tired, so I just needed it to fall down. So yeah, and I can guess all of you are cooking something different. I mean, so nice to see. For Christmas, I mean, it is about tradition, some says, but I mean, does it actually matter what you are dining on a Christmas Eve? Isn't it, I mean, more important that you actually get something to eat? I mean, it doesn't have to be, I mean, 17 dishes and all that amount of food. Um, I don't think so, but that's my opinion about it. Of course, some people might say yes, but no, it is not important. I mean, the important thing is that you're together. I mean, with your children, and if you can't afford expensive, then I mean, don't do it. Don't put yourself into a deep debt just because to show how much you love your family. No, because love is not money. I mean, love is when you spend the time with your loved ones. Time is actually more present, or I mean, than the amount you can actually use for them. But as you can see, again, I'm tripping around here for my Christmas basket here. This can be my New Year's baskets. And do you girls make any, I mean, do you have anything special? Uh, we have a traditional, like every New Year, we eat a white fish with mustard sauce or gravy. That is a traditional New Year's dish. Here in Denmark, do you have any traditional, I mean, something that your family or at least that you simply only make this one time a year as a traditional food? So, anyone? Oh, you girls are probably cooking. Yeah, it could be so nice. So, but I know Chopper is not coming home until tomorrow, so he's sleeping. So he got his sleeping bag with him. At least he says he's sleeping out. So when we cried tonight. Yeah. Why don't it want to go in there? So I can see I still got some viewers, but hope you're doing okay and you're just cooking and lurking. That's okay. So this is really giving me a hard time, that one. Did I lose my chat or are you just quiet? So I don't know if you're actually writing something, but it seems my chat box has been quiet. So yeah, I'm guessing you are busy cooking and preparing for a lot of food. So it could happen because it's Christmas Eve, maybe. So but I have been so grateful to just see some of you girls and say Merry Christmas. Yeah, you're busy cooking. I know. And I hope it's okay. I just keep talking and you can listen and lurking and cooking Christmas dinners. And I look forward to see all your fishes. So So as we talked about, it is the quality of Christmas. Yeah. But I am so grateful and thank you so much of my heart that you actually, so lovely. You come by and support me and just say hey and Merry Christmas, even if you girls really are busy. So bless your hearts and thank you for it. And I have been so thankful for you to listen how my Christmas Eve with strangers has been. It has been wonderful. Bless all my heart to really have. And to see me how to finish this one. I haven't explained so much, but I did that in the previous video where I showed you how to start up and how to sort of make these. But when I have done that, I think I'll leave you girls. And again, hopefully you will have a very Merry Christmas. And so you can have some peace for cooking. So, and then I am going to be ready for napping. That's for sure. So, yep. Oh, I can see Trish will be back in a bit, so I'll wait for Trish. I'll stay online. You can show. So it's okay. And here it is, the finished product. I just give it a little extra glue in the bottom, but here it is, the finished baskets. And as you can see, it is a limited edition pepperoni pizza lid from my pizza deep freeze pizza I have made it from. And as you can see, actually, if you can see, I used the printed one as a straw to braid on, and they have got this pattern on top because I have used all the white one. That means it has got this little gray edge around it. So that's how it is. Very well done for me. So yeah. And so that's it. And for Nana, it's already. And as you can see, you can actually carry something in that. The oval basket. I don't know if I have twisted a little bit. I did actually. I really put it in the wrong one. Yep. I have counted wrong. I should have it here. Never mind. It's not perfect, but I love it. As you can actually see, it's not straight, but never mind. I mean, you can easily have something into it. Uh, what you also can do is you can don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Lynn. It's okay. It's okay. I know it's time for you girls to cook. We do have that time difference. Um, yeah. And thank you. And what you can actually choose to do if you want, you can actually, I mean, decoupage it. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's not necessarily fish, but I can get clams, squid, yes, prawns. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, the crab has been a very bad year. We eat this white fish, cork, cork. I think it's called. It's a fish that has a beard. It's a white fish. It has like a beard down. It's a tusk. I don't know what is English, but they are very, very expensive this year, and it's a tradition, sort of, to eat this fish with mustard sauce or gravy, because it has been overfishing, so we can't get that dish for New Year because I don't want to pay the price for it. So I am going to find out something else. Oh, your family was fishermen. Okay, abalone or salmon. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, fish used to be cheap, but since they're, now these days it's like they're vacuuming the sea for fish and use them for fertilizer. I mean, destroying a very nutritious food source from the ocean, and turn really good eating fish into crap. I mean, so it is so difficult now, I mean, to get a proper fish because these big trawlers actually, I mean, they are destroying the seas. But I do know we can get squids, prawns, shrimps, dungeons, crabs. Oh yeah, yeah, included all of the plastic plus the plastic. Yeah. Oh yeah. We can also get these. There are clams. We have oysters. We actually here in Denmark we have, I mean, clams. Pretty many oysters. Um. you can get them everywhere. And these blue I don't even know, do you have them? Clams, maybe they're. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Teresa, my dear. Yes, soon. I have just spoken to a guy, lovely one. Hope, forgive me, better late than never. They say about in January they're going to open up the post office. They have closed it down between now and open again in January. So then they have promised me that the service should be much better. So we are doing like this. I have already prepared a new packet for you. As Merry Christmas and scallops. Yeah, oh yeah. Even here in Denmark, Lynn, they're expensive. And Merry Christmas to you, Vanessa. So I was showing the girls. See, I finished my basket. And we got a John Hody HD. Hello and welcome to Merry Christmas and basket weaving. And yeah, I feel so happy, Teresa. Look what I got for Christmas gifts. I'm so happy. See? Who say it's only in summertime? You can also do it in Christmas time. Merry Christmas. Oh my God, they're beautiful. They have colors. They have, I mean, this is, I think that's the little kid that might bought this one. uh, this has been, I can assure you girls, I had the most wonderful Christmas with strangers. I really did. How can you make, I need to figure out how to make this. Okay, you can, okay, my kitty don't like, yeah, I'm a bubble queen. It's my very first, Teresa. I got it in a Christmas gift. Yeah, and some nice erasers and a do-it-yourself sort of thing. I feel so pleased. It was, I mean, good food, good company, beautiful homemade tree ornaments everywhere. Yeah, Santa Claus. I think it was the organist from the church that dressed up to sort of, you know, for the little child, but never mind. So, oh yes, and you too, Teresa. I am the bubble queen. Hey, Merry Christmas, Rick Sansis. I hope your Christmas must be joyful and yeah, and it is. Oh, it is also your birthday. Happy birthday. I have another buddy, friend. He has also his birthday today. So happy birthday and Merry Christmas to you, Rick Sansis. Yeah, in Denmark, I am in Denmark now. I live in Denmark. Our Christmas Eve is now in 15 minutes official over. It is the end of Christmas. Uh, so, and I have not been home. I have been together in the church to celebrate Christmas with strangers. Yeah. Oh, sometimes it can be. It is simply because, I mean, it is because it is Christmas. And people sometimes forget about the people because you know what, my friend, he said nobody has actually wished him happy birthday. All of them has said Merry Christmas. And when he tells them he actually has birthday today, I mean, it's like, oh, it's like people cannot, you know, sort of keep in the mind that sometimes children can get birth. I mean, the 24th of December. So I'm glad you told us. So yeah, Christmas season. It's 12 days of Christmas. So yeah, and my kitty says, on the 12th day of Christmas, my human gave to me 5 cardboard boxes. Yes, and a fancy tree. So I have given her a fancy tree in there. The unicorn scratch thing. It's her. So yeah. So it is an 15-minute. Yeah, oh, yeah. She's in kitty heaven, Lynn. I came home with the most wonderful thing for her. She's not eating any crabfish or anything, but she loves chicken. So I have actually got an entire chicken for her. I have boiled it, and she is going to be in chicken heaven. For tomorrow, she's going to have, yeah. And I love you too, Teresa. Merry Christmas. And it has been wonderful. I mean, so fun. Warm. Yeah. So maybe somebody would say it has been a poor Christmas, but you know what? Nope. I have the most rich, wonderful Christmas with the most lovely people and got the most loveliest gifts. So that's how it is. So and welcome to, yeah. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Claire. Yeah, we got the Danish roast, and we got the duck, and then we got brown potatoes, white potatoes, yellow potatoes, and red cabbage, and we got the gravy, and then we got as the after dish, we got the grilled salamander. But I have promised you girls, I am going to show you how we cook it. Oh, Susan Baker, Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Oh, I love you too. I love all of you. Thank you. Welcome. So, yeah, sorry, but normally my hair would be like this, but it keeps falling off. I'm done with my crafting. Oh, I'm so happy that you girls can say Merry Christmas to each other. See, I got it done. So when you have the time, you can see the replay, how I finished my oval basket. And then I have promised to show you how to braid. I can show you how to braid the button. So it's going to be oval. And I was thinking about you, and I promised my darling Kathleen and some of you I would go live on Christmas Eve, so you can say Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas for all of you. And can you ladies entertain each other Well, I am going out and make some coffee. I would love that. Can you? So you can Merry Christmas to each other, and you two. I'll be right back. Good. I love you girls. Sorry, girls. Sorry, girls. It took a little while, but I got my. Oh, bye, Susan. Oh, bye, Clara. Sorry for being so late. And Clara, because I promised you girls, because I want to show you, because I promised you, we are going to. Oh, Teresa had to go. Merry Christmas, love you, Teresa. I promise you girls to make the. Thank you, Susan, for telling me. The Danish Christmas dessert, traditional, called ris alamander. We are going to cook tomorrow, hopefully. And what you need for it. Hello, Emma. Oh my God, Emma. I have forgotten my phone. And I was told you sent a message for me. Yes. Merry Christmas, wonderful woman. Merry Christmas, Emma. And thank you so much. I don't know when it will arrive because they are closed down because of some, I don't know, they cannot agree of something. So yeah, you send a package and they have sort of cut down all the post service from it was already the 10th of December, and the closed down 10th of December, so nobody has had a chance. People have really been angry because they couldn't send Christmas gifts. Yes, post service shut down. Something about agreement of payment and stuff like that. So they will open for post about every, in the new year, once in, so hopefully it will. And the promise that if they could agree about, like a postal strike, that's what they call it, because of, I don't know. And so if they can agree with something about how payment and blah blah blah, as you know, they'll start up again in the new year about the 8th of January. Lucky me, because I have a lot of post I need to, a lot of package. And I was warned about sending it because she said it could disappear like the first one I sent. Yep. Like Canada did. So, but I have got this pudding rice. And pudding rice is what we actually use. Oh, you know what? I can still do that, Emma. Yeah, I know exactly who is going to have them. I can assure you, because I have also for the first time ordered something online. Thank you for you girls. Because I had my PayPal, so I have ordered some things. And they haven't arrived yet, and it was something I would have shared out. Yeah. So, but hopefully we will find some. It will get here, and I promise you, Emma, I'll find a little one, and I want to put it into some mother care boxes. we are making also some mother care boxes. Yes. So, but for risalamander, you need these pudding rice. I even was so lucky I found it with English. In Denmark, we call them grødris. And they're round, short grain, round. They look like this. They're a little bigger than the ordinary long corn. Normally, when you buy this, and Emma, I promise you, as soon as I get my phone, I am going to write to you as a thank you. And I've tried to wish Tracy a Merry Christmas. Have you heard from Tracy? I miss her a lot, but she's probably busy. You need vanilla. Normally we would use these vanilla beans like this, but they are pretty expensive. Oh, yeah, yeah, but I hope it will. Hopefully. No, highly scared. Right. So we are going to send prayers and hope, Emma. Vanilla beans, these vanilla stick beans cost because of oh, she has, oh, okay, so she's busy. That's okay. God bless her. I have sent her a message, a text message saying Merry Christmas for her. So, yeah. And Merry Christmas to you, Marina. So, I was actually, so for Danish dessert, cook tomorrow, vanilla, pudding rice, and almonds. And you'll need milk. It's okay, Marina. We have some people. Can you hear the noise? Or is it just me? It's people on the street. Yeah, 135 krona they want for one vanilla. And nope. They have a road race right now here on our street. So I am so lucky I got home early. Oh, my dear. My kitty is not happy. So, and almost it's 30 krona. So hopefully somebody will call the law guys to tell them that they are going to have a road race. Right now, young kids having a road race in the streets. Yep. So Marina, Merry Christmas to you. And I did make this finished. in the beginning, but we'll of course make some new ones. We can see it. So we are using the substitute vanilla powder or vanilla extract to the Danish Christmas dessert ris allemande, and we make some cherry sauce to it, hot cherry sauce. And I don't know if you can buy it here in Denmark. We actually can buy it ready made, or you can, if you have some cherry jam, you can use that. You can also use strawberry, or I like to do that I use mixed berries, forest berries, because I like that better than cherries, because I don't know what they put in this ready-made stuff. So that's how it is. This is called Bourbon Vanille. Not quite. Actually, it is a product of Sweden. Sometimes it is cheaper to order it online from Sweden. So, and don't tell, please. I have been very naughty and I have simply ordered it from Sweden online. So, yeah, and we need to boil these in milk and to like a porridge. So, yeah. I have, if you have asked me about 10 years ago or a long time ago, I would never, but yeah. And then we need to have almonds into it. And sometimes, and then afterwards we need some fully white cream. So we will also need some cream. What I'm going to do, I am preparing this pudding. So you don't have to deal with me for, okay, you can wait an hour. It says the cooking time. Yeah, it actually says how you can actually make, I haven't actually never heard about sugar. Do you put sugar in your shirt? We never put sugar. We don't need sugar. Okay, it has to boil for 40 minutes, but without the sugar. That's strange. I actually got them from Lidl, just so you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's something like that. I mean, you make the rice pudding. It is actually a rice pudding that you actually fill up with chopped up almonds, and then you are simply turning it around, Emma, with white cream. So that's what you are doing. Yeah. We eat a lot of rice pudding here too in Denmark, but only at Christmas Eve. Then we eat it with butter and cinnamon sugar. You haven't had it for years? Oh, yeah, it can take some time to make. I mean, but I am showing you how to cook the dessert, but with the Swedish substitute of vanilla. I don't know, can you hear it? Yeah. So my kitty is frustrated right now because there actually it is midnight now in Denmark and they're going to have this illegal road race. Yes, it is with whipped cream. You sort of twist around into it, and I never use sugar into it because I think when you're having the vanilla and the whipping cream is very sweet, and you have to consider you have to have that sweet sauce on it, the jam sauce or gravy onto it. So I don't think we need to put sugar. I've actually never heard about putting sugar into it, but I know some countries use a lot of sugar. But we here in Denmark, oh yes, it is really great winter food. So Chopper and I has eating a lot of soups, mixed veg soups here, and sometimes I can, I blend it or squash it. Yeah, you can't hear it, thank God. Yeah, she's really. I mean, they're honking the horns and woo woo woo, woo, like, and I can see they're waving flags and stuff like that. So probably some young boys will drive themselves to death tonight. We have tried that before. It can sometimes end deadly when these young people start their road race. And that's because it's Christmas Eve. That means nobody is actually out on the roads. Even the police has Christmas off. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy I'm home before the start. Hvad skal det, musen? Yeah. I was actually thinking maybe I should make a basket where I can sort of have my candles. As you can see, I have a lot of candles, and you can actually braid them like this. I mean, so you can, I mean, make one that is for your candles and stuff like that. Maybe I should show you how to make a square one. Yeah, I am going to make one for my candles. So let's see if we can find something here. Yeah. And they have also released, Emma, the firecrackers. So they are also shooting with firecrackers. Oh. And blast some cannon crackers. I don't know. They're young people. Yep. And we are going to keep it like this. It depends on the American girls. Hopefully not too late. Emma, we need to find some time so it is perfect for you. Yeah, okay, Emma, you do that. So it depends on how you girls would like me to stream. Marina, say something. Yeah. Okay, Lynn, I'll stay a little longer for you girls because I am not going to sleep when they're driving nuts. So Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas to your family too, and enjoy the fishes, Lynn. I am just rounding the corners a little bit here because what we are going to do is making the square here like this. Okay, you're free in the evening. Okay, then I'll do it in the evening. And you too. Merry Christmas to Dick or a Telltale Dick. Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. And as you can see, I'm making two pieces like this for a square one. And yes, we are going down here. Down, 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 down. And of course, I need my bag here. I'll be right back. And do I have a tippy? Do I have a tippy? I have a tippy down there. Down there in here. I have a tippy, 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 tippy. I am tippy down. Jeg kaller onsdag. No. Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Miss you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's have a look. Oh, you watched the replay. Thank you, Emma. Yeah. And I finished the oval here. as you can see, tonight I finished it. I don't know how much you actually can see what I do. Hopefully, I explained some of the ways, and some of them I actually do, like I did with the round one I made, but we are going to see that, of course, here with the square one. Again, I need something over here. And again, we are going to need 24 sticks like this. And as you can see, it actually doesn't matter. You have these here. So this is going to be perfect for the candles. As you can see here, I want to make a basket, because for my candles, as you can see, they can be in there. So that's what we are going to make now. And this is a square one. As much a square we can do, or because you need to have one rounded corner. Oh, yes, I am a fast worker. I have made so many of them. And this is my window napkins. I have rested my arm. I can assure you I have done that today, Emma. I have really, doesn't made any hard work, and I do have some extra pain, but I have been so fortunate. I got a very lucky deal again with a friend that has a friend, so I can get my, and as you can see, I have made some extra in different types here. So I'll have a look at it. But for the beginning, we are going to, this is going to be some mix up, I think, with magazines. I can really feel I have a arm wrestling going on here, but I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, the napkin, yeah. I got them in my basement. I bought them last year. Sometimes it can be a beneficial to check what you have. So I can feel the difference. It hurt. Just this move, I can assure you. So what we are going to do is we need 24 again, around, maybe a little more, but I will of course count them to tell you how many we'll need. And you're putting them like this out in the corner, like this. So I have really missed, this creativity, to be creative, to make something. I have really missed that. Also to show you girls some really like recycling here. So I think it stays there. I don't like this glue because it's going to be long, long, long. Oh, you love owls. I'll remember that. I keep that safe here. So what I'm actually doing is I'm putting here 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And I'm actually using the little strong ones or the shorter ones because it is easier to make them shorter. Because you can't cut them because then they will simply unravel. These straws will unravel if you try to cut them. Yeah, yeah, my son told me I was getting grumpy and but it is you're getting grumpy when you can't sit down and just relax with some craft and just take your time. Where you sort of let your brain relax from hard stuff, and sometimes you really need to sort of disappear from the world around you to sort of relax. You really need that sometimes, and when you can't, because it's really get you grumpy, and it's not fun to be around a grumpy old woman, I can assure you. um yeah, don't cut them, because if you cut them they start to unravel. So that's why, Emma, I am going to show you how to make the short ones into it. I will even show you what happened. See, if you cut them like this, you can actually risk, see, then it will do like this, because then it will simply unravel like this. So the best thing is not to cut them. As you can see, they will simply start to get from each other. This one is a little hard, but as you can see, it won't be useful. And you start again here center wise. Always start almost in the center. And again, you'll need some space. A lot of space here, like this. Yeah, me too, Emma. I really need to escape with crafting sometimes. So, and again, center here. and center here. So that's why I make them in different lengths. You know, because then I have some short ones, I have some long ones, and I mean, it's easier to work with. You can also, of course, use the long one, but it is not good if you just want the short one to use all of these. And again, 2 in the center. Oh, no. I have seen reeds too, but I don't have them ready. And I have also seen it in willow, but I mean, it is very difficult to get your hands into. Sometimes these are really tricky today. It is because the glue is too hot, so I can't press properly here. So, you know, it takes it takes too long to. Why did I put 2 there? What am I actually doing here? I have done something. Yeah. I need 1, 2, 3. Better hurry, put them in. Here, I'll start with that one. And that one. And that one. So we get a nice, firm, strong basket out of this. Yeah, and that means we need 1, 2. And you are, of course, getting glues on your hands, and yeah. You can also use, I mean, ordinary glue, but I found out it's faster and a little stronger, but also messier to use this cheap hot glue things. Here in Denmark, it can actually be quite tricky to actually get your hands in this. So what we are going to do now is, as you can see, I have put them firmly close together. And now I just need to make sure that I can glue them on top here without hope they don't get cold. Hello, Kansas, and Merry Christmas to you. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, so wonderful. Thank you. And as you can see, I start here again, twist around, twist, twist. And actually it's the same procedure as you can see here. What you are actually doing this time, you only make one. And I'm actually using magazine paper for that one. And twist. And to cover up here and secure in the edges like this. And as you can see, it is much easier to hold it like this. I will do that, Kansas. I can assure you. And Chopper, when I talked to Chopper this afternoon, he said if I talk to you girls, I should send his blessings and Merry Christmas to you girls too. And these, you're simply bending over like this. And we are now making the square one. Chopper is actually sleeping out tonight. Yeah. And you have to forgive me if I speak too loud to you girls. Then you have the beneficiation. You can sort of turn down the volume. So oh, thank you, Kansas. And I do prefer not to have all that background music and stuff like that. I really don't like it because it can sometimes be difficult to hear what people are saying when they're doing, oh, Merry Christmas, Elona, my dear friend Elona. Merry Christmas to you. I'm so happy you girls come and say Merry Christmas. As you can see, I'm sort of folding them up like this. And never start in the corner because it can be pretty tricky. And of course, when you are turning around, you are sort of keeping it upwards like this, folding. Oh, you just got them. I don't know what happened to these notifications things, but it doesn't seem that it's actually working properly. So and now, as you can see, and tomorrow evening, Kansas, we are going to make Christmas pudding or Danish desserts. So I can take this now. Yeah, it is. I just made this one in oval. And I showed you how to make a round one. And I have shown you how to braid the round bottom. And I was also asked how to make this like a weaving. And then I promised to show how to make like a square, like a box, with the cardboard bottom. Kansas, we have had our Christmas, Kansas. in Denmark, we are celebrating Christmas the 24th. So I just came home and I told about my Christmas. Yeah, that was today, Kansas. So I got home late. So yeah, that was today. Oh, it went amazing. I mean, so wonderful. People were so happy. I mean, it was the best Christmas I have ever spent. I can assure you. Oh, Kansas. Yeah, I can assure you that was the best Christmas. Um, that I mean, it was so wonderful to see the heart warm, the way people actually, even they were strangers to each other, they sort of joyful sing together Christmas carols. We walked around the Christmas tree. I mean, we had some packets with us. Um, I mean, we had one packet, not expensive. Um, and we simply were there for each other. And I mean, so, and then one of them, we got a Santa Claus. There was one child, but I can tell you that that child was so, I mean, happy because there was the one, she has been with her class, and she has been one of them that has actually made the ornaments for the Christmas tree. And I mean, she was so happy every time she saw her own decorations or ornaments on the tree, and it was so amazing. I can assure you, it was wonderful, wonderful. And you know what, Kansas? Sometimes I don't even know, I don't need booze either to sort of miss lack of time. Trust me on that one. I mean, I was so amazed because I just gave one of my Christmas baskets. I made an extra one as a gift for the we had to have one gift. It was only 20 krona. You can decide if you can buy one for 20 krona maximum. That's about 20 krona. It's about $4 or $5, or you are also welcome to bring a homemade gift. So I simply brought one of my own homemade, I can't speak now, handmade basket, Christmas basket with cookies, homemade cookies, and some little oranges and some fruit. And I can assure you they were so happy for it. Yeah, and I am going to show you something. And then they put them all in Santa's bag, and then we can all get a packet. So they switched all the little packets or the little gift packets. So and sort of we all got a very special gift because we sort of changed the packets. So I mean, it was like, it really was Christmas Eve because you didn't know what the other had got. And, you know, it was very happy to see how people reacted. And I feel I was very lucky because it has taken me 42 years. I'll leave that. As you can see, when I'm braiding, I'm keeping this upwards here because I need some water. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Donna. So and I can assure you, Kansas, I need some water, but I have remembered to drink some water. Oh, my water bottle is over here. Yeah. Oh my God. Soto is also very kind to remember me of. Oh, it's an hour ago. As you can see, I actually drank water because we had water to our food. Yes. Yeah, we was thinking about you. I mean, I told her I better do it in case Kansas come by and see the replay. I better drink some water, otherwise, so you can be happy. And I do it in one of these because I know I have to drink a bottle of this a day. So I found it easier to have a bottle ready. But I drank water at the Christmas dinner too. Yep. But you know what? I can remember when I was eight years old. For my birthday in June, I wished I could have one of these, but I never got one. No, because I came home. It was about 10 o'clock or something. Yeah, so I promised to go straight online. So do you know what? And then I got a package, and you know, I actually never got that one. But here, 42 years later, I got it what I wished. See, it is. And I think it's the one the little girl bought. And I was so happy and said, you know what, that's me. I mean, and I got these cutest little but I mean this is actually pretty fun because you know what, as I told myself, I could actually just have bought one, but I have actually never done it. I have seen them because I think I was too old for this, and now I got them in a Christmas gift. I mean, this is the best. And should it happen, you know, that we accidentally get some freezing weather in Denmark, I have intention to go outside. No, we are never too old for toys. I mean, no, never. I mean, never. I can even show you again here. See, Christmas. I mean, even the wrapping paper is a gift for. I mean, see, even the. Yeah, this is so cool. And see, I got these little, erasers. As you can see, I can actually cut it into it, use some little stems, right? And see, I got a do-it-yourself puzzle, so I can decorate it in any way I sort of want to. I mean, you're never getting too old for this. It's pretty cool stuff. And even as we talked about, the some of the papers has two colors onto it. So, yeah, I'm very pleased about it. So, but I love my bubbles. Oh my God, I love my bubbles. I have to go. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you girls, we got a little amount of snow here. Yeah, that could be cool, yes. Mm. That is a great idea. Kansas, I love that idea. Yeah. So I was very happy. So I'm lowering you down so you can actually see my hands, and I got a text here. Hopefully still with some power onto it. And these are actually made out of a catalog from Lidl and Aldi, and these I accidentally on purpose sort of get some extra from when I'm shopping or junk mail. So, and we actually did get a little amount of snow here in Denmark. So we had a little white Christmas, but then it started to get warmer. So actually the snow is already gone. So it was almost a white Christmas in Denmark, and we haven't actually had a proper white Christmas since 1980. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're really horrible. They really jump into my cart by accident. It is like they're saying they want to come home to me and be transformed into something very beautiful and useful. Otherwise, they are just going to be burned. That's even sadder, right? So we don't want that. So they're sort of, they really like to get home with me. Yeah. So they sort of jump into my cart. So, and we are simply doing as we did in the other braiding videos, trying to keep it upright like this. So, and hopefully I will be able to go online tomorrow evening and make Christmas dessert Danish risalemang. It will of course be evening. So, and it depends a little bit if I'm not sure I'm getting any visitors tomorrow, because Chopper will be home, but since he is sort of out the entire night today, he's also taking the night watch from the homeless Christmas So he's got his sleeping bag with him and a lot of homemade gifts for yeah, ours is really thin now too, Kansas. um I don't know, but when you have this newspaper, you have to make them pretty. I mean, white to get a proper straw out of it, and I would say it's easier. It is not so slippery. Um, it is more firm to use these magazine paper. Um, and the magazine paper gets make it a little softer. Oh, thank you, Luna. Yeah. So, and my son also he made Christmas with some homeless, or some of the uh, former homeless people. So he had some others he wanted to be Christmas with. But I can say it is a more difficult to roll them up in the print here. And I also experienced that our newspaper paper is cracking very easily. So I like to, because they are easier to weave, to make this with when you use these. This is a newspaper one. I sometimes like to mix them a little bit so it has a little structure to it. So the different is that newspaper can actually break easily. So and when you're doing it magazine, they have to be a little smaller in white like this, and newspaper you have to make it wider to make a proper firm straw. Oh, I really like to know. Happy to know you too. Thank you, Ilona. God bless you. I hope I did say Merry Christmas for you. It's so good to see you. So, and we were talking about, they were so happy for these homemade baskets I made and filled up with goodies. And I mean, that they don't cost a fortune. Uh, because there was a lady, oh my god, she said it was, I mean, I shouldn't have bought so expensive. And I said it has actually been very free. I mean, it was very cheap oranges, and I got the newspaper for free. So all I sort of did was having use my time for it. Yes, you better do that. Then need to feel it's Christmas too. Yeah. I mean, oh yes, I am going to here in the new year, Lona, to make some better tutorials. But I like to show you. I mean more like this, so you can follow me, or we can make a day where we craft together. But it's also easier for you that I sort of made it like this, so you can just take a break from the stream. And I like to explain what I'm doing. I don't like I could easily make a very short version, but I think it's important that you start from the bottom and you start live stream. I know it can be for somebody, it can be, horrified. They have to watch 2 hours or 3 hours braiding, but sometimes it's the best way to see how it's sort of built up, because you can get some problems, uh, or they can break if you sit down there and one suddenly break. What do you do? And then I can tell you and show you, because it can also happen for me that the break. So, oh, thank you, Alona. Yeah. So, it's like when you like to sort of, think about the waste you have, and when you live on the street as a child and you like to have nice things, but you don't have the money for it. And yeah, I have this beautiful gift from the Lord. I think that I sit down and ask Him to guide me, and then I simply just do it. Oh, thank you. So, I mean, as you can see now, it is taking shape as the square, and it is almost the same we did here, but we did an extra edge on the round one here. As you can see, I folded it on a different way, but you don't do it with the square ones because you can't do it in the corners. It has to be more rounded in the corner to do it. I am proud of you. I can assure you I'm proud of you girls. And my son is proud. So I am really grateful to that I know how to do things. And as I said, I am so proud. I mean, I didn't expect at all to have that privilege to have any supporters on my channel. I can assure you, and at least I got 300 that support me. And I mean, even if I have 10 people, I would be so proud that you girls are learning and, are happy for what I'm showing you, because it is recycle, and it is, I mean, what some people here in Denmark will call poor man stuff. I mean, because we don't use expensive things. We use, I mean, cheap materials, free magazine, junk mail. This is leftover from a deep frozen pizza, pepperoni pizza, limited edition sort of things. And of course, if you want, you can actually paint them and cover them up so it looks more professional. So, and what I'm actually doing now is I got a lot of candles, and I am also proud of you girls, the way you show your things, and I learned from you too. I really do. So, and when you are doing it like you're doing it, for example, when you have the real willow, you sort of press it into shape. Oh, thank you. Bless you, Alona. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah. So I am also grateful for have learned all of you. So, and it is so wonderful to have you in my living room. I'm actually feeling I have you girls here in my hygge, as we call it in Denmark, and show you how we craft or we can craft together. Now I know there's a lot of you that is actually cooking because for you it is the beginning of Christmas now. Um, so, and it is Christmas today. We have what hours? Hello, welcome back, Kansas. So that's the deal about it. I'm so proud. I mean, I enjoy this. I mean, it feels like I have company. And you're welcome, Ilona. I do also show how I make them. These tubes. But I will of course show you again how we are making them. So, oh, thank you. Yeah. So, as you can see, it's taking shape now, like this. And we are going to make it about here because I have a load of candles. So let's see how much we can put it up so we can have our candles. Maybe a taller one. And you can actually, if you want it taller, I am going to show you how you can actually make it taller by adding some extra straws. I think I showed it in one of the what I called a Christmas basket video. And what I'm actually doing is I'm twisting them like this so they're twisted around here, so up and under and twist and opposite under. So what you're doing, you are sort of twisting them, and that actually make a very stronger basket. So yeah, me too. I am sort of leaving them because I think they are going to look very great because the NetApp actually have all these colors. That one is actually made out of, newspaper, and as you can see, it has the newsprint on top because these were with print on. These were actually rolled away, so the white edges actually cover it up, so they sort of turn out white. And when you're doing it with these, they are going to be so beautiful. I don't know. Can you hang on? I'll show you something, Kansas, because you didn't see what I did already made. So I just need to put these on. I'll show you. I just need to go into the kitchen. So hang on a minute, girls. See, and it is a little flexible, but I'll say to make it stronger, I am actually giving it some, you can give it Mod Podge. You can give it polyacrylic. I need to stretch my leg, Kansas. Just a minute. No more coffee. I just need to stretch my legs because I have like sat with my legs like this in a cross. So I just need to have my legs down, you know. Yeah. I will. Yeah. So I just need to stretch them a little bit. So I'll be very quick. As you can see here, Kansas. This is how the big one. Look at you. See, and this is the way I showed you how to. Hello, welcome back, Lynn. So as you can see, this has this reef button. As I showed you in the previous, how to weave the button like this, like a circle. And as you can see, it's pretty sturdy. Even I haven't sealed it with anything yet. I just need to have them secure here. And as you can see, it is actually a magazine. And I think it's look very cool. So I have to admit, I simply just give it some poly lacquer, this sealing. Yeah, and this is going to be like that. I don't color them. And if I do, I give it a very weak color so you can still see the colors, you know, into it. Yeah, I have problems. I mean, patience. You don't have to roll all of them, Kansas. It is just, you know, sometimes you need to be creative, and you can just take a newspaper and you start rolling and make 10 of them and then leave them. And whenever you sort of have one of these days, you know, you like to do something crafting, but oh no, you I mean, not spinning, not crocheting. And suddenly I just take one of these magazines and you sort of start to strip and roll them for straws. And you don't have to do it 24/7. Yeah, you can tell yourself, I can assure you sometimes you can actually get addicted. Yeah, I did, but I can show you. I even have here, just a minute, because I have already prepared you for that. See, when I have this is newspaper. We'll start with the newspaper. As you can see, this is how white I need, and that is really thin. Yeah. So, and when I use these accidentally on purpose, I just need them here. Didn't I have them here? Here. Okay, let me show you if they have here. I need to pick something up here. I just knocked something down. I need to pick up. Sometimes it can happen. Stuff like this. So, yes, let's have a try again. It's because I have taken this. No, I didn't break anything. And if I did, Kansas, it is like, then I was not meant to keep it forever, sort of stuff. And you have a glue stick. I am going to lower you girls down here. What you're doing is you're starting, I'll put that there, by, if you want them plain white, then you are saving these. As you can see, that has the white edge here. Then you start from here, but you're holding it like this. So not square, but you give it like this. I don't even have any dark, but not a square corner, but more like this. And then you simply roll it so you have it on your stick like this. And roll up like this. And then you can see you get it to tick. So it is very important that you sort of do it like this. If you imagine this is the corner, can you see the angle has to be like this? And then you fold it like this, very, very tight, like this, so you actually get it more like this. And then you simply, very gently but firm, keep rolling like this. And then you can actually see that this is turning bright white because you have covered all the print onto it. And you simply take it off like that. and test it, and it will keep that way. And that's also why I tell you not to cut it. It's not good to cut. Oh, you're welcome. It is, this is a bamboo skewer, or we call them, we actually call them barbecue sticks. Actually, it's yeah, a bamboo. Or you can also use a knitting needle, but sometimes if the needle have a head, you can't flatten it out like this. And as you can see, it is important you have it in that angle up, and simply twist like this, and you keep twisting. And when you're twisting, keep it down here on the bamboo stick like this. And then you got it. If for example, for making these width, and here you have a magazine like this, and now in this case it has these, I don't know what you call these, staples. You remove the staples from it. Sometimes you get one that is actually glued, and you can't get rid of the staples. When you have the staples, you fold it once like this and open up, rip it up like this, and fold it one more time, so you actually get 4 out of this. If you have the shorter version, this is how you sort of do that one. Now we have some that is not with staples. I'll illustrate for you. That means if you have to sort of, you don't have the staples, so you have to rip it, so you have a page like this. You are simply folding it in 3 like this, and do like this, so you actually get 3 pieces like this. And then I need to go down on the floor, and don't do this. Lucky we only need 2 of this. And now normally we should have 3, but I kicked that one and need to figure out where did it ended. The glue decided to go on the floor. Of course it did. And the question is, where did it landed? Oh, I need to go down and search for my floor. Yeah, I better ask Fiona. Oh dear. It is one of these days, you know. Here it is. it yeah, it always hides from you. I'll put that one down here. Um, okay, ready it is. So I'll get down here. Yes, it actually does. Yes. See, now we got the double ones, and we got these ones, and the it is actually the same here, the same angle like this. You do like this, of course you do, and this had a tear into it. Sometimes here in 3. And we'll try again very gently. And sometimes, I start to sit down and, sort of separate all the pages, and then I fold it in 3 like this, and then I sit down and start to sort of split them like this. But now we have these shorter ones, but as you can see, it's almost like this, and you make them exactly like this. Hopefully we can do it. It seems it really does want to trick me. Don't do that. And again, and this has to be very tight like this. And as you can see, these are going to be very, very short, but don't disappear, because what we are actually doing when you have the shorter one here, you take it again like this, fold it down, and voila. And that means you have 2 shorts, and you'll very fast sort of use them up like this. Oh, thank you. As you can see, what you're doing is you tip a little glue on the top, and then you simply join forces here. So that means you have, voila, a longer straw to work with, because sometimes it can be, and that's how I actually have made these I am weaving with now. And you can simply make them longer by making it more like this here. And I mean, you have them here, and it is natural. There has to be a little thinner in this end than in the other end, because you need to be able to, when you are actually making your straw and weaving your baskets, you are simply, going to connect them, and it's the same you do when you actually, and then I tip it a little bit here, and again connect them, and they are firm, as you can see, voila, like this. And when you have these, you're of course getting them a little longer, so you don't have to sort of, as you can see, they have a reasonable length to it without you have to connect them, and you do the same and keep them like this. And again, when you are weaving with them, you are simply just connecting them. I'll take these 4 here, as you can see. And it doesn't matter because you are twisting them and holding them like this. And I can tell you sometimes you can actually be addicted to it, so you will actually going to miss it when you can't do it. On this one, I actually did it with a cardboard, but in the previous video, I actually, but I showed that in the beginning, Ilona, and I'm also showing it in the previous video or stream I make. In this case, as you can see, I have simply glued, made a bottom out of an old pizza box, 2 pieces of cardboard that I have stick these and glued around the edge. But I am going to show you. Oh, and you must really wish all 50 people Merry Christmas back from Denmark. Merry Christmas to Lynn's family. Yeah, down on the floor. So I did that, and I showed you how I did it with this one too. And I am also going to show Ilona. I show in one of the videos, the previous, how to sort of braid the button on a smaller round one. Yeah, Merry Christmas to Lynn and family. And you'll probably also want to know how to braid like a square basket, or you can make a bread basket. You can make for these long bread baguettes, I think you call them. So you can actually you can make anything you want, so to speak. You can even, when you use cardboard, you can actually use make it a star shape. You can make it a heart shape, whatever you like. You can actually make it. So, and sometimes when I get silence, it's because I am looking down next to me and reading your beautiful message and support. And thank you for the thumbs up and joining me here Christmas Eve in Denmark. And in Britain, it is also Christmas. So, and you keep pressing them. So you're actually keeping them firm like this. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be silent to do it, but I also, when I need to explain something, I am going to do it for you. Or if I can see, please ask questions, then I'll answer you. How you're doing it. If you want to make it exactly with square, it is impossible to make it totally like a square box. So you will have, even if it is a square like this, you will need to round some of the edge off to make the way around like this. And you can also, of course, if you want to have it outwards, I don't want to make it wider, so I am trying to sort of keep them as straight as possible. What you also can do, if you have these and you have a better cardboard bottom and you want some stronger sides to it, you can actually take these screws and put it down here and simply support, put them down and let them be the sides of it, so you will have a very strong edge to it. And you can actually do that, so you leave these bamboo screws inside the pipe. You can stick it down because these are made in a wider way, and that means they are more sturdy. You can do that. I can show you in one I have made. So it is like, extra strength to it. And and as you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm simply inserting like this, as you can see, as I did with the two smaller one, and you have it steady. And always when you start up, make something shorter, leave them short. No, it is actually very soft to handle. It is very softer than if you have to use, for example, willow. It is very soft. You don't have to use as much strength in your hands, but of course, when you are doing the button, there's a time where you have to hold it tight, but it is very soft and bend easy when you don't have to put as much force into it. So I would say even very senior citizens with not so strong hands would actually be able to sit and do it. And I actually have some our lonely rooster in our knitting group. He has promised he's 75 or something, but he has promised he want to try to make one of these. So you don't need to have the strength as for like the wood, the real deal, as some people say. But here you are, as you can see, it is going forward, and I keep sort of trying to hold it straight up like this. And I think I'll continue, and then you stretch it a little bit that way, so you can put it in shape like this. And I really like the way, as you can see, the magazine give its different colors to it. You can also risk it. Yeah, I love the colors too. So you don't have to paint it or decoupage it or anything. Also because I like people to see it is actually made of recycling paper, junk mail, actually. And what we are actually doing is, because I talked about I wanted something for my candles. So that's what we are doing. But I can see it is time for a lot of you to I have only 3 of you left. So I'll give it a little round more here. So and you can even I have even see. Oh, thank you, Elena. You can even make furniture, and I have even seen somebody make blinds of it. And I mean, there's no limit how you can actually make. I have even seen one that has sort of braided, basket braided or basket weaving. I don't know what you're calling it. Because as you can see now, it is taking shape, and it is start to be like a basket like this. And as I agreed, I am going to use these for my candles. As you can see, I got a lot of these. Yeah. So have a look here, and as you can see, so I can have my candles in this one. You can even make it so they can stand like this, but as you can see, I need a basket for my candles. So, yep. I think I'll leave it to that right now. And turn this off. No, because I need to glue that one. Okay. So I got 3 people left. And thank you, all of you, for joining me. And I promise you, I will leave that and only finish it in a live stream. So, and we are also going to cook, of course. We are some Danish risalamande, Christmas traditional dessert. We are going to do that. And yeah, because it is 2:00 in the morning in Denmark. So, and bless you. In 3 minutes, it is 2 morning Denmark. So, but I'll keep it in this way until next video. So I'll finish it together with you as I did with that one. So that's what we are going to do. So I'll say goodnight and sleep well, everyone. And thank you for coming. Love you, and thank you, Lona. I'm happy. I'm gonna try, and thank you for honoring me. So I love you girls, and continue. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But we are seeing each other before New Year, hopefully. So love you. Bye. Ouch. Shouldn't have done. Love you. Where did I have it? Yeah, I will do that. You bet I will. I will do that. So love you. Thank you. And I'll drink some water. Bye, sweethearts. Lovely friends. Love you all. And I need to find, here it is. I will do that. And Fiona, meow back. Night.